Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the Healthy Organic Vegan on a Budget series, in which I'm giving you 30 videos to help you eat well without spending a lot of money, all leading up to my upcoming ebook on the same topic. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to make meals using the fresh produce that you have on hand. One reason a lot of people waste money is because their food goes to waste. It's not that they spent too much at the grocery store, it's that they don't use everything in time before it goes bad. This happens all the time. A lot of people go to the farmers markets, or they buy a CSA box, or they go to the grocery store, or maybe they even pick things from the garden, and this beautiful food goes to waste because they don't use it in time. So in the ebook, I have a whole section about this. I have a chart that shows you the top types of produce, how long they can last, and where it is best to store them, whether it's on the counter, in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and in a dark place, as well as how to prepare them for storage. And today what I want to focus on is the produce that I bought and got from the garden recently, and how I intend to use it, which ones are going to be prioritized first. So let's jump right in. Out of everything that I purchased recently, bananas go the quickest. And these only last about a few days. You can see I just bought these and they're already getting kind of brown. Now, of course, you can freeze them. There's a variety of great ways to use frozen bananas in smoothies and desserts, but I usually like to eat them fresh. Oh, actually I like both of them, but when I bought these, I intended to eat them fresh. So I gotta eat these really fast. I should probably have at least one today, and maybe freeze one if I don't get to the rest of them. Now, this might sound funny. I know a lot of you out there eat bananas galore, so you'd probably eat all 3 of these today. I'm not that big into bananas, but my point being that if you get bananas, eat them fast unless you like them super brown. Then we've got fresh herbs. So I've got some basil and some rosemary and some sage. This needs to be used ASAP. I just picked this yesterday and it's already brown. You can actually store these in some water in the fridge, but herbs are really best when you pick them, chop them up, and use them that day or the next day. So I'm going to use these tonight in some sort of pasta or grain dish. Eggplant. I got 2 types of eggplant fresh from the garden, and I love roasted eggplant, but I could also make some of my own baba ganoush. Maybe I should do that. I'm really on a big baba ganoush kick right now. Then berries. So I've got some fresh strawberries and some fresh raspberries. The raspberries should probably be eaten first. These only last a few days off the plant. I got these fresh from the garden. These, of course, can be frozen. Strawberries will last a little bit longer. I've had these for a couple days and they still look really good. You just want to make sure that you check them for mold. And I'm probably just going to eat them whole. That's why I bought them. But of course, both of these can be used in smoothies and some other desserts. Then we've got fresh summer squash. So I have some zucchini and some other types of summer squash. These tend to last like 3 to 5 days. So I'm going to cut these up and probably put them in a pasta or grain dish along with the herbs tonight. You can also make great hummus from zucchini. If you want a really good raw hummus, that's one of my favorite things to do. Then cucumber. Cucumber lasts 4 to 7 days, so almost a week, and I'll probably use this in a salad. It's just a little small cucumber, it'll go fast, but this is also great for dips. I have some baba ganoush, I'm going to put this on. Tomatoes will last about a week on the counter or up to 2 weeks in the fridge, but they start to lose their flavor, especially when they're in the refrigerator for that long. So I'm going to use this up in the next few days. I'll probably put this in a salad or in a grain dish, maybe make a sauce. I actually have a ton of tomatoes fresh from the garden next door, so these are gonna last a while, then I'll just go replenish and get some more. Romaine lettuce can surprisingly last a long time. Some lettuces last longer than others, and romaine can last like 7 to 10 days. It's really helpful if you keep it moist, so keeping it wrapped in a damp towel is really helpful, and I'll use this naturally in a salad. It'll be perfect for that. I love romaine because it's so hearty and crisp all the time. Then we've got grapes. Grapes are really nice because they last 7 to 10 days and they can be frozen, as I mentioned in the previous video. So I'll just be snacking on these. I've got at least 5 days left to enjoy these. Broccoli can last 7 to 14 days. It can also be frozen. You can chop it up and have some frozen broccoli on hand. And of course, this is so wonderful steamed or roasted, and it's really wonderful in grain dishes and pasta, which is probably how I'm going to use it. Kale can last 7 to 14 days. It's going to be fresher on the 7-day side. So this is one, especially the lacinato kale. This is so great because it stays a little bit crisper than some of the curly kales. And I'll probably steam this up, or maybe I'll make some kale chips with it. Carrots can last so long. They can last in the fridge for at least 3 weeks. So if you're looking for some produce that's going to last a long time, any type of root vegetable is really great for that. And of course, this is great on salads and great in dips, just like the cucumber. Potatoes can also last a really long time, weeks and weeks. And you could potentially freeze this if you wanted to use it later, cube it up and make French fries with it later, or put it in some stews. I might bake this or slice it up and just make some nice sliced potatoes. Potatoes are one of the most comforting foods as we move into the fall and winter season. I'm looking forward to having this. Sweet potatoes and yams can last around the same time as the potatoes, 3 to 5 weeks. And these are just so phenomenal baked. You can do this instead of French fries, you can do sweet potato fries, you can do just baked sweet potato. My dog also loves sweet potatoes, so oftentimes I make this for her. Onions can last 4 to 6 weeks at minimum, and these are just wonderful for flavoring a variety of things. They complement potatoes really well. They work so well in a variety of grain dishes. They're great with broccoli, really good with kale, the zucchini and the eggplant. There's so many ways. I have a bunch of onion, and this is gonna go a long way. And lastly, squash. I've got 2 different types of squash. This is a delicata squash. This is a butternut squash, and these last the longest out of everything that I've shown you today. These last 1 to 3 months, which is nuts. So you can keep these around all the time. And butternut squash, I like cubing this up and roasting it. This works really well in different soups and stews. And delicata squash, you can actually cut it in half and then scoop out some in the middle and put things in it to stuff it. So wonderful. You can have a great dish just with this alone and a bunch of these other vegetables. So I hope that helps you guys out, just an idea of how you can kind of spread out and combine different things and make sure that you use it all up in time. It really, really helps when you take inventory of everything that you have and you create a list and you organize it based on when things are going to go bad. And that list will be right in the book for you, so you'll find out how long things will last, how to clean it, how to properly store it, and make sure that you're using it well. I also talk so much about shopping lists and meal planning in the book, and I do have a couple videos on that coming up for you. So I would love to hear from you. What is currently in your fridge, and what are you going to use first? Do you have any of this stuff? Were you unaware of how long it can last? Or what do you have that you maybe have had long-term storage in the pantry or something, waiting around just for that day where you don't feel like shopping? I just want to know what you have and what you're going to do with it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up if you can, and subscribe to this channel if you're brand new. I would love to see you here on a regular basis. And if you want all of these 30 videos, if you don't want to miss any of them, be sure to click down below in the description field to sign up for the mailing list so you can get all these videos delivered to your email inbox every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow, and in the meantime, check out ecovegangal.com for all sorts of information about healthy, happy living, including recipes and product reviews and all sorts of tips and tricks about life. And please join in on social media. All the links are down below to places like Facebook and Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest. Whatever place you like best, there's a community waiting for you there to support you and give you ideas and help you even make new friends. So I hope you'll join in there. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. You should have in your home that will allow you to make a variety of incredible dishes. So let's check it all out. I've got a lot to share with you today.